Well, it all started about 2 weeks before the actual incident was in question, with a trip down King Pot when it was rigged by NCC.
What year was that?
I think it was 1980 or 81, if I recall. And the Bradford Potter Club who I was with then, decided to have a trip. The thing was, the leader didn't sort of like get to go through into the grasshopper series, at the end, and I was a bit peeved and taken aback that. Cheers. Yeah. And I thought, I went down there, and we all come back, and I was a bit disappointed that I didn't actually get to the very, very bottom. So I decided that a week or two later, when the weather was a bit more settled and whatever, I decided to hitchhike there on my own because I didn't have a job. So it was all rigged, like I said, by NCC. They were exploring it and pushing it. So, in my best judgment at the time, I decided to, I didn't tell my dad because he was a coal miner, and I thought he'd just go up the wall with it, So I decided to sort of just go out on my own, and I thought it's all going to be really safe and hunky-dory because it's all rigged. What can possibly go wrong? Except that when I went down there on the ladders that were down there, I decided to take a shortcut, thinking it was the way into Grasshopper by going off Queensway into is it Lego Inlet?
Lego Inlet, I believe.
Yeah, and then
not sure how you thought that was a shortcut to Grasshopper.
Honestly, I just don't know what got into me.
Right,
But the thing was, if I stuck to the main route, I probably would have. Well, I think I would have been okay. Just going a trip to the bottom and back. Anyway, going up this bouldery sort of choked up area, I ended up sort of doing some risky climbs, small chambers, and when I got into this screes type of climb, the whole floor decided to sort of like move, and it all backed up behind me, and there's like a triangular apex where you sort of like squeeze through, about 6 foot high. There's like a squeeze slope and perch on the top of this 6 foot high climb with a triangular slot, and of course the boulders had all rolled down behind me, and it rolled up, one of these boulders, probably about as big as a dinner plate or something, like a football maybe. It rolled on my foot, so I thought I had a broken foot. Stuck on this side, nobody knew where I was. So I thought, well, shit's going to happen. It's not going to happen to me anymore. I'm going to get myself out. So I've got to get out. So get digging. I wasn't really into digging then. But, so I just virtually got my head down into the the nose, as it were, because that's where they were all heading, and I had to pull it all back, knowing that at any moment the whole lot could start moving again. It was that I'd been stuck there for good, and nobody knew when it was. They'd be saying, "Where's Dalek gone?" And, well, I saw him 2 weeks ago, but about 10 years later, maybe he might find me bones. Anyway, so I got out all right. I managed to sort of like hop down this climb.
How did you get out? Can you just explain a little bit more about it?
It's a bit difficult to explain properly because unless you're actually there at the time and see what it was like, you'll understand more. It's just that I thought I had like a broken foot. The foot was all swollen apparently, just badly bruised, I think it was. And I couldn't put no weight on the foot, so I had to sort of like hop on the other leg or crawl.
From the choke that you were digging?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take you to? Because obviously you were moving boulders.
Yeah.
Were they running back down, or were they?
Some of them were, some small ones were, and I was really worried about the big ones, sort of like doing like a landslide, like an avalanche thing.
Yeah.
So I think it took me about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Knowing that.
How did you feel at that moment in time?
Oh God, very anxious, really depressed, scared, all the things that you get when you sort of like, well, if you would be trapped on your own. I mean, there are other incidents as well, but
I know this
I
isn't
can
for
relate to
many.
them afterwards.
I know that now. Like, this is only one of your lives.
This is just one particular incident that I decided to take a bit of a gamble, as it were. Maybe it was not a calculated risk and a stupid risk, but I did it anyway because, like I said, I was like foiled at the KB Club trip 2 weeks previously.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I went down. Anyway, getting out of there, fortunately, it was rigged. There were about three more pitches to go up from Queensway, I think, to the entrance. They're all rigged with ladders, so it's just as well because I could manage to sort of hop up the ladders with the good foot. No SRT kit was involved.
No lifelines, obviously.
Obviously no lifelines, there's nobody to lifeline me. I managed to get out and I thought, wow, this is it, I'm out, freedom. But that's just where the drudgery started really, because I managed to find the clothes hidden in the bushes, And I was going to hop back onto the main road on the Brother Garth track, but there's nobody there at that time, midweek, so I thought I'd better just hop along on the fell towards Martin Arms and see if we can get a lift by possibly some cavers or some local people to get me out of the village and on my way back. But I wasn't so lucky, so I ended up sort of like hopping and walking and thumbing the lift all the way back to Ingleton, and then I managed to sort of like, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I managed to get a lift to Poole Bank, not far from
Otley.
Otley, yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So it wasn't exactly where I wanted to go, but that's the closest I got, and I managed to get one or two more lifts back home to Homewood. But I told my dad it was just like I twisted my foot playing football. Because he'd have thrown a fit if he knew I'd been down there. Because he just does not like cavers and caving because he needs pit props like in the mine, which is common in good sense. But I just could not explain and relate to him what this caving thing was all about. So basically, I got on back. I got okay back out. I went to the hospital 2 days later, because it was closed at that time. And
Gotta rush these things.
and I thought I was gonna be in the pot, but the foot was in a bandage for a couple of weeks. I was just limping around and I was okay. So